It's been a month since the start of the free agency period, and many players have yet to find their suitor for the next season. Now, we look at this list of notable free agents. Players like Carmelo Anthony, Blake Griffin, Dwight Howard, Dennis Schroeder, and Jeremy Lamb are still out there. Now, some of the guys such as Dennis Schroeder and Jeremy Lamb are still in their prime, so that it's very safe to assume that they will get signed really soon. The offseason is long and they have a very good chance of finding a team. But for guys such as DeMarcus Aldridge and Carmelo Anthony, it's likely that they will retire from the game if no team gives them an offer. However, among all these players, there is one guy that really stands out. As you guys saw on the thumbnail and the title, the player I'm talking about here is DeMarcus Cousins. We got some very surprising reports today from the Denver Nuggets, and I think it will surprise every single one of you guys. So with that being said, let's roll the intro.
Hi. I'm on my match in the dark. 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 I'm on my match in the dark.
Yo, what's up guys, Jason's here back with another video. If it's the first time watching, I love basketball and covering news and rumors in the NBA. If you find my content interesting, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and that is the best way to support me to bring you guys more exciting videos. Now, as mentioned previously, there are players in the free agency market that are in their prime and will eventually get signed, and there are veterans there that will likely face retirement. But for players like DeMarcus Cousins, who still has a few years of gas left in their tank and can still contribute to a team, it's quite a weird spot to be in. When Cousins first joined the Nuggets this past season, for the 15 games they played, Nuggets won 14 of them. There is also that one game when Nikola Jokic was injured and Cousins got the starter role, and guess what? While playing only 23 minutes on the court, Cousins scored 31 points while grabbing 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. This clearly shows that Cousins still belong in the NBA. And later on, with the total of 31 games, Cousins was averaging about 14 minutes per game while scoring 8.9 points and 5.5 rebounds, meaning if you give him time on the floor, he does provide a high ROI. Even the playoffs were averaging only 11.4 minutes per game, Cousins was scoring 10.6 points and grabbing 3.4 rebounds per game. So the big question now is, Cousins is more than enough to be a backup center, but how come no team is willing to give him any offer right now? Okay, let's put away that question for now, because there is something that the Nuggets did that is absolutely just disrespectful to Cousins. This Denver Nuggets team replaced DeMarcus Cousins with DeAndre Jordan. You heard it exactly right. DeAndre Jordan, who clearly is fading out of the league with his skill sets. Let's just do a quick stats comparison. In terms of prime seasons, DeAndre Jordan averages about 11 points, 14 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block per game. And this past season, Jordan was averaging 4.6 points and 5.8 rebounds. But let's take a look at DeMarcus Cousins. During his prime years with the Kings, Cousins was averaging 21.1 points, 10.8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.3 steals, and 1.1 blocks per game. And with the Pelicans, Cousins was averaging 25 points, 12.7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.6 steals, and 1.5 blocks. Most importantly, Cousins is a threat behind the arc. So far in his career, Cousins is a 33% 3-point shooter, while Jordan is a pure traditional center with less perimeter threat and defense. This past season, Cousins was averaging 8.9 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 1.7 assists, while shooting 32.4% behind the arc. Overall, the point I'm trying to make here is, look at the past 3 teams that DeAndre Jordan stayed with. You got the Brooklyn Nets, the LA Lakers, and the Philadelphia 76ers. But the problem here is, when you have an elite core general in James Harden with the Nets and LeBron with the Lakers, and you still underperforms, I don't see how you can be successful in other situations. What's more, Jordan's attitude on defense is a huge question mark. Looking back at it, when he was with the Clippers, he could still defend the paint at a decent level. But now, not only is his perimeter defense getting worse, his rim protection is nowhere close to what it used to be. And you heard it exactly right. This dude here replaced DeMarcus Cousins. Now, what frustrates me the most is that the Nuggets team reporter said today the reason that Denver is picking Jordan over Cousins is because Jordan is easy to hang around and deal with, since Cousins can create some potential locker room drama and conflicts, and it's hard to build a good chemistry. So what I'm getting here is, at the end of the day, the Nuggets does not like Cousins' vibe, attitude, and temper. You can make an argument saying that Cousins was indeed a big problem when he was young and dominant, but does he dare to be that grumpy now when he has nowhere to play? If I remember correctly, Cousins had a fight with Barton on the bench during the season last year, but again, that's only a one-time thing, and plus, Barton is no longer with the Nuggets, so I don't quite get the reason why the Nuggets don't want to keep Cousins. However, we as fans cannot understand exactly what's going on with the team. But the Nuggets still gave up on Cousins, so maybe the amount of problem he creates in the locker room is much bigger than what we thought. Now, thinking about the past 2 years, Cousins changed team 4 times. Even though he's able to perform on a decent level, no team really wants him to stay long term. Well, maybe 1 or 2 teams can't say much about the fact that Cousins creates problems in the locker room, but all 4 of these teams have the same reflection where they have no intention to keep Cousins even for 1 more year, so maybe that is not a coincidence? Now the question goes to you guys. Do you guys think this is just a coincidence still, or do you think the NBA is giving up on DeMarcus Cousins? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Alright guys, that's all we got for today's video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and follow me on social media with all the links in the description box down below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next episode.